Tuesday, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend. Sorry we weren't here last Thursday. We were working on the workshop. I was getting some 3D printing stuff put in. Getting ready to do some new design ideas, new stuff, new things. So, anyway, I hope your guys' days are going well. Mine has been. If you follow my Facebook, Instagram, you'll see I was actually working on the old Warbird, the C47, the Tyco Bell today. Going back to her. Howdy, it's okay. Enjoy that 3D printer. Hey, Brian, how you doing, brother? I probably won't be chatting too much today. I got a little bit of sinuses and a little bit of congestion, you can't tell. Nothing too crazy, though. Today, I figure what we'll do is we'll finish up some of our previous works. Get some of these progress, these WIPs, these work in progresses finished up. And we will more just relax, listen to some music. See a little, if I see a chat thing, we'll chat like that. But I might not do my usual talkative, constant talking self. So, I think we'll start with the Jetsons. I got myself a neat new little stream deck. Let me see if I can push it out here so you guys can see it. This is a neat little guy now that I have. It has all my hotkeys and everything, so I'm not having to play with my cursor looking for stuff over here or there. I can just turn things on and off, pop things open and close it. Let's see if I can try it out right now. Good, finally get back to physical therapy and go again Friday. Don't know about next week until duty to jury duty. Feel better. I will, brother. I'm already am feeling better. This is just the tail end of it. It was just a little something for like a day or two. But, I'm glad you're back going on doing your physical therapy and stuff. That's a good thing, man. But yeah, no, the Stream Deck, it does all sorts of neat stuff. Let me see if I can pop up the photo viewer. Yeah, like I can pop up a photo viewer on there on the screen now, to where if I do use reference images and stuff for things, I can put them up there for you. And I can go through and I can choose what I want to have on that photo viewer for the slideshow, or if I'm using a web browser for looking at something in particular, we can now use that. So now you guys can see sort of like what reference images get done or whatnot to it. So anyway, get my glove put on, like little trusty glove. She's getting a little worn out though. That's good. Yeah, hopefully it'll help my back and leg get better. That's awesome. Yeah, so we but yeah, other than that, a lot of stuff going on. Got a big aircraft job after the C-47 is going to be. It's got a lot of wiring, a lot of electronic stuff to put into it. Let's see if we can get Elroy inked in here. Who knows? I might chat quite a bit for some stuff. It still might end up being chatty. I might push through. But anyway, glad to see you're doing okay with that stuff. And hopefully get some more resolution on everything. Let's see here. Probably should warm up a little bit, but I think I'm just going to go cold turkey and see if I can just do this one. Get it finished and fanned out. think Elroy has buttons or anything on his overalls. Yeah, we'll draw him with his little cape. Judy here. Draw Judy's legs in the background there, but we got him set up. Judy had those little slippers. Let's see here. Go to my brush pen. Just brushing Jane and Judy's eyes. Might actually color these guys too. There we go. Not too shabby there. Let me grab my color swatcher, just in case I need that later. And let's see if we can clean up some of these pencil marks that we have on here. Been a little bit. Gotta get my kneaded eraser all warmed up again. This kneaded eraser was back from the 70s, actually. This guy. I've used this guy for a long time. My art teacher actually had this stuff. And I've still been using it. One of my previous art teachers. One of my old mentors. Yes, it is incredible. Especially being I got 2 more here. And I think she actually gave me not only this one that was used, but I have 2 other ones that have a creation date on it of 1976. So I got 2 of those that are still in the package, and I'm quite sure they'll probably work just as good as this one does. Kneaded erasers, they're great, especially for their longevity, and they erase so smoothly. I mean, if you wanted to even just lighten lines, you could actually take it, and I'll probably shake the camera a little bit here. I'll roll this guy out like this, and then once you get a nice roll to it, you can actually roll it up and down, and it'll lighten the lines just like that. As you can see, Elroy's lines are slowly lightening up to where if you don't want it to be too harsh, or actually to where you can rub the paper. Especially if you're using charcoal, you can do it that way. That's another one that you can do it with. It'll work really nicely. Because you don't need too much on that, and you don't want it to smudge the paper. Oh, there is one other thing. While I was out at the beach over the weekend, we were talking about the Fibonacci sequence. Last time we were here, you guys were with us, and how I said it was in art, finances, architecture, and in plant life and animals. So here are some seashells I picked up from the beach, and this right here is a perfect example of a Fibonacci sequence. There we go. So you can kind of get a better look at that. Let me bring it down this way. There we go. So you can see the nice even spiral and how it curls out. That matches the same thing to the Fibonacci sequence, like I showed you. And the same thing for the shell to the side. And if you look at it, it actually, when you marry it up, they actually have the same curvature to them. It's got the same, let me bring it down a little bit, it's got the same curvature to it. To where it follows the same curvature. Two different type shells, Fibonacci sequence, it all has the same type of piece to it. It has the same smooth rhythmic motion of that spiral, that's an infinite spiral. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, let's add a couple more details. I think I've missed a couple of details on Jane here. I think her hair mainly. I think she's got one line this way, and then she got one that goes sort of like that. Yep, that feels more. Well, actually, hold on, I got. Pardon me. That's a little bit better. Alright, so we got our Jetsons. I guess we could probably do some coloring on them. Let's see here. Let's try. We got NU0 maybe. Do some. Yep, do some sand. Let's see if we can get these guys colored in. And let's see how we want to get this rolling. It's funny, for the longest time when I hear Judy, I'd think Judy Jetson, but since my little girl watched Disney movies and stuff, all I think of is Judy Hopps from, I just forgot the name of the movie. Zootopia, that's what it is, Zootopia. You know, where she talks like the little mouse, she says, "Oh, I'm gonna name my first child Judy," and I'm like, Judy. All right, let's see here. All right, what we got going on here? And let's see. Give these guys a little bit of color. And she had a crop top, so this is her stomach. And let's go ahead and get over his hand colored in. Or his arm, not just his hand, we'll do his whole arm. I had to watch Zootopia years ago after she told me all about it and told me I had to see it. I hear part 2 is coming out at some point. Yeah, I hear that too. I actually saw something really interesting when I was flipping through some videos. I heard a whole familiar voice and with a DeLorean, and supposedly there's a Back to the Future 4 that Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd are working on, and that's kind of gave me a little bit of tingles. That was actually a pretty neat feeling, especially all the stuff that Michael J. Fox is going through. It was pretty cool to see him actually on a trailer for it. I was like, whoa. So it might be pretty cool. So if you haven't seen it, give a look around for Back to the Future 4 trailer. I don't know if it's legit yet, but it definitely had some good feelings to it. There we go. And as you can tell, being I'm left-handed, I'm working from the right to the left on stuff. So now the nice thing is by the time I go back over to hit the other colors, it'll be dried by then. So if you're right-handed, you'll probably work from the left to the right. Yeah, definitely. I was surprised too. It was one of those things. I figured he'd have his voice in it, but it actually had a clip of him putting on his old silver Ray-Bans. So it was definitely a little chiller there to see him back out there. And of course, seeing Doc Brown back in his old workshop and stuff, his garage workshop, that was pretty cool too. There we go. Yeah. I wish I could play it on here, but I don't know if I'd get bumped for playing it on here or not, or get copyright violated. You know, for playing something without their permission. But you'd think that they'd want it to be everywhere. So I'll have to look at it and see if it's something I can play on here. I'll hit that, put it out. Something definitely worth seeing. Probably would, unfortunately. I'll have to look and see, because I know a lot of people do like video reviews and stuff. That can kind of go through with it, and that be okay. You know, or reaction response videos and to things, and those seem to do okay with that. So as long as you basically credit where you got the video from, that it's not yours, showing that it's yours. YouTube might give me a little bit of crap about it, but I don't think Twitch or the others probably would. TikTok definitely won't. I'm still working on my way getting up to enough TikTok views on there. Definitely, that's definitely coming up a little bit more on it. Alright, I think I got all the flesh colors in. Yep, that looks about right. Alright, let's see here. Now George had sort of like a orangish brown here, didn't he? Let's see. Yeah, let's do a little brown red DR3. Yeah, give him cinnamon. This might look a little dark at first, but it should lighten out to match out right. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit too red, but I think it dries and gets a little bit browner as it dries, so could be okay with it. Guy says it looks a little rich at first, but as it dries, it fades out. True, yeah, true that. If you guys get requests, yeah, I see how it's drying out, starting to look a little bit, matching that color a little bit better. I think everybody's vest or his cape was the same color. Probably just colored in that way to match it. top was usually much brighter. It's a brighter red. We might do let's do RD4 crimson red. All right. I think once we get done coloring this, we will we'll finish up our Chippendale. We'll do the background for him, and then I'll get that off to you, Brian. We came up with that idea, and then we'll work on our New Year's piece still. I got to do this entire side and do a little bit down there, and then we'll start coloring it. So, like I said, we'll get some works finished out today or tonight, depending on where you're at. Sounds great, thanks. Oh, you're welcome, brother. Hey, you're the one that, when I asked for some interaction, you're the one that chimed up and gave some interaction. So you'll get the art piece. See what color they're. Judy's lips about, I think she had the same color for her lips, didn't she? Or was it kind of a little bit of a purple to it? I think we'll do RD5. We'll add a little bit of a purple color to there. I am honored. Well, I appreciate it, brother. I'm honored too. Jane's lips were the same, so we'll go ahead and give that color the same color type of lipstick. There we go. Let's actually just do Early's tongue in that little bit darker color there. And let's see. George, actually, let's see. Judy sort of had a light gray. Maybe we'll do a neutral gray for her hair. Yeah, we'll do neutral gray in G4. That's violet. Maybe this one. Grab down here, yeah, neutral gray. Thursday's live stream, I'm going to bump up the resolution on this because I think I've gotten a lot of the stuff tweaked out, and so far we're working fine at 720. I think we get the 1080. See how that runs. As long as everything runs smoothly on that, we'll run at the full, that HD one, the full HD. That way you guys can really see all this imagery. Sounds like somebody left the... I hear a little beep in the background. I think somebody left the washer on, the washer door open. So one of them smart machines. So it says your washer's door is open, and goes bling, gives a little chime. All right, let's get that down here. We'll work on Elroy. Let's see. He had, is it black or dark? I think his hat and stuff was dark green, and he had yellow hair, didn't he? Let's do yellow while too. Let's go ahead and hit that first. That's while. It's a little bit too light. Let's give him more of a gold hair color. Yeah, while too. All right. Let's see here how we want to run him. We'll probably run him up. I wish I could say more right now, but I got some really neat 3D printing stuff coming down the pike. So as soon as I get some more stuff done up with it, we'll definitely show some of that off. Some more chalking with that. Let's see, everybody has yellow. Hit everybody up. Green hat and pants for Elroy. Yeah, I thought it was dark green. Let's give him GR4. Do a GR4. Thank you, Crazy Quilter. Give him evergreen. And it might not be quite dark enough, but we'll give it another coat after it dries and make it more rich. That's a nice thing about watercolor markers is you can build up on them. But you want them to dry first. Let's see. Let's see. I think George Jetsons. I just got done eating, got here late, had to log in again. Oh, no problem, Frontier Man. I think George's belt buckle, I think that was yellow and his belt was black. I think. Anyway, we're going to make it yellow anyway. White shirt. Judy had. Oh, I need to do her pants in the red also. That already is already 4. That's vermilion. Crimson. Yeah, let's go ahead and do her pants also. George knows green and blue pants. I know the pants were green and blue, or it was. So, but the belt there, he had one that sometimes didn't have the belt on it, like the yellow section of the buckle, and then some of it I think it was dark green also was his top part of it, and then this was dark blue, and he had white boots. If I remember right. Belt was all green. There was one that I saw where he had a buckle on it, but I put a buckle on him. Oh well. Call him Frank, George's evil twin. That's how you tell him apart. He has a yellow buckle. Belt was all green. Yeah, I think I messed that up, but that's okay. We'll stick with this. We'll make it work. Not the end of the world. We'll give him evergreen, and then we'll do a second layer on him as well. It's sort of a dark blue. Maybe we'll give him a blue-violet color. For his pants. Let's see, these are pretty good size, so we can go switch over to the big brush. I know this looks a little bright right now, but we're going to hit another coat of it on there once it dries. Darken it up a bit. NC blue pants. So we'll darken those guys out a little bit more. We'll do the green and darken that out a little more. He had a white long sleeve. Nothing interesting. Okay. I think now we go to Jane, which Jane sort of had. Oh, maybe she had a kind of a purplish leggings, didn't she? Yeah, I think she had a sort of a purple legging type look. Maybe we'll give her, let's see, let's try PL4. Do a deep violet for her bottom part. Trust him anyway, you want to get a new belt for Christmas. Yeah, that's it. Mr. Cogswell finally gave him that raise, so he was able to buy a buckle for his dress, or his belt. Got a couple of new places I'm going to probably start trying to multi-stream to. My only thing is I don't want to risk overloading. Jane purple light and a reddish purple dress top. Yep. That's why I'm kind of doing this, and I think we're going to go with oh, mauve is too light. Maybe we'll go with a white collar. Maybe we'll do purple grape. That's the one. I wanted to do purple grape and I grabbed the wrong one. That's the reason why it looked too dark. I was wondering why that was. Oh well. Got my colors put out of alignment here. 04, EO2, PR4. Burgundy, there we are. Let's do burgundy. We'll give her a burgundy color. Get around some of Orbeez hair. It's a good purple for the legs and bottom skirt. Yeah, it's actually a little dark. I accidentally grabbed the VO4 instead of the PR4. So, let's see if I can, yeah, I was looking for that one instead of that one. I got my little color sheet for my watercolor. And I grabbed the wrong one on accident. It was in the slot. I keep them in this actual oil sequence, so I can grab them easily. And I accidentally must have swapped them. It happens. Sometimes. Great color for the dress top. Thank you. As it cures and as it dries, it should brighten out a little bit. A more simple line there to make sure we don't have that striping. Even though it's watercolor and has a nice wet feel to it where it blends nicely. We don't want to we still want to do the same rendering techniques as if you're using an alcohol marker. Alright, put him back in the right slot. Okay, she had a white top with that. She had a lighter orange. Maybe, let's see, let's try OR3. That's Seville orange. Let's grab OR3 as well. I think we might go with tangerine. Jane's hair was a tangerine color. They can use some new clothing. The old clothes are around 60 years old. Yeah, some things stay in style though. Call it timeless. The cartoon had vibrant colors anyway. Nice variant changes on it. That was part of the aesthetic. I remember one episode where she had the little machine where she was picking her new hair color out that whether she liked it or not. And it would be like in an instant, in a second, she had a different color hair color, and even a hairstyle if she wanted to. But she ended up going back to this tangerine color. It's funny the technology that came from cartoons and little ideas. Everybody's concept work. Over to his purple hair, belt, and shoes. Yep. Yeah, I got his little yellow antennas and stuff already on him. And Astro is gray, but what type of gray? I think he is a cool gray. He might be a cool gray. I don't think he was a warm gray or neutral. I think he was a cool gray. Kind of a blue tint to him. To match her dress, so I will use not the deep violet again. I will use the purple grape on him. And we're basically swapping Orbity's colors and her dress color, because you'll see that this one will match probably a little bit better. had purple. His bottom of his feet were purple. His top of his feet were still white. There we go. Got Orbity. Let's give Astro. Let's give him a cool gray. We'll do a 50%. Maybe that's a 90. Let's see. Cool gray 50%. Got some nice tunes today. Tunes are very nice. Nice and relaxing. The way we like it. There we go. Get some of that off. Got a little bit of. Okay. Let's see here. Crazy man, I was looking at some old pictures. I don't remember these colors at all. I don't think I have a model sheet of they're looking great. My crazy dog McGraw was just barking at nothing. Maybe at least a leaf blew down. You know, they bark. They bark at all sorts of stuff. My doggo likes to bark at doorbells, whether they're from the TV or in real life. She doesn't like squeaky brakes either, because our FedEx truck has a squeaky brake. And so every time he comes around the corner, she hears a squeaky brake now on anything, and she thinks it's a FedEx guy. Or a person. It could be a girl. Yes, they do. Yeah. She gets some interesting little things. Let's see here. Gray, because this will show up the most amount of lines. You don't want it to. So if you keep it wet, we can kind of blend it and mix it through. It's a lot more forgiving forgiving than alcohol-based. I can tell you that. But still, we don't need to push the envelope for that. There we go. Alright, let him cure for a moment. I think Astro, his collar was green, wasn't it? I believe it was the same dark green. Let's see here. If not, it's going to be. Thank you, Crazy Quilter. Yes, it was. There we go. And I'm going to do the inside of his ear, which is a very light or soft pink. Maybe we'll do NU1. You think NU1? I think NU means nude, but it doesn't. This is actually bisque, and the other one's like sand. Alright, what should we do? We should probably give let's give it a light brown maybe for the bottom. That's fallen. That's not what we want. BR, no, that's 4. They're out of sequence down here for some reason. There's BR1. One at the top. There we are. Judy's bow was black. Yep, I gotta use my go to my brush pen for the ink. George's eyebrows were actually black too. They were all black. Let me put this way. I feel balanced again. Go ahead and roll. It's funny because if you watch some of them, you'll see some of them, the colors for their eyebrows actually match, and sometimes they don't. That's some of the old animation stuff. Sometimes little things like that weren't always showing perfect consistency. So let's see here. Maybe we'll give a little. Let's see. How far out should we go? Maybe. Let's give myself a little reference line area. Go to there. Maybe about to there. That should look good. That way I've got a good layout for. Side here, so I got some more drawing space. Okay, so we got that. See if we can give a little. Good. Well, thank you. Yep. Got a little bit more work to it, but we're going to make it look like they're not floating in space, at least. Even though, ironically, it does have a lot of space stuff with it. A lot of space travel. Pow zoom. See, I'm kind of doing this to give a little bit more of a textured look on the bottom. That's the reason why I'm not trying to render it so tightly. What we can do is we can go back once we're done and put a little bit of shadow with it. Give them a little bit of a feel to it, even though in the cartoons they didn't really have shadow. I mean, unless it was froze up. See if I got a message. Well, everything seems to be working okay on my side. Might just have a little buffer issue that came up. Well, we'll grab some water while we're waiting. Now no sound. Try refreshing. Sometimes that happens. Because I'm showing that I'm getting all my levels are here. Yep. We'll give it just a minute. I don't think I pushed anything. I'll put my keyboard back up here just to make sure. Alright, let's check out some couple of things to make sure. And let's no sound on TikTok. I'm not live streaming on TikTok. You mean Twitch? Let's take a peek here and see. Sounds okay on YouTube. Alright, let me check out Twitch real quick. The audio for a second here. See if I can see what's going on. Let me turn off the audio. See if I can pick myself up here. Let's see. Maybe. Video is fine, no sound on Twitch. Alright. Wonder what happened to Twitch's live stream. Let's see. Go ahead and go back over here. Get the audio back playing. Let's see. Got Twitch here. Twitch. Let's see what we got. Testing. Nope, doesn't look like I got audio. Let's try off. Try and see if we can get the mic back on. Let's see here. Sorry about my poor typing. It seems to be okay on everywhere else. It's just having an issue in Twitch for some reason. Which is strange because it's the primary one. Let's see. Alright, anyhow. We'll keep going. Alright, sounds good, Brian. Okay, yeah, that must have been it. They must have had a little hiccup on their thing, and everything's just trying to refresh. Sort of like what happened the other night. That periodically does happen. When it multi-streams to other places, it sometimes does get a little out of hand. We'll try something out with this one. We'll actually see if we can use my fader and see if we can fade this out on the ends. Sounds good. Right. Of Facebook. Oh, turned off on Facebook, huh? Must be having a little redo on things. So. Thank you for liking the stream, brother. trying to do a little experimenting with this. Alright. This is a colorless blender parsing for it. Yeah, I have a feeling that they're having a couple of server issues with that. So let's see if we can do the blender. See how this works out. Softens it out a little bit. It's a neat little tool you can sometimes use to try and smooth out some of the areas on it. Give it a little bit of a softer appeal to it. That's what this is. This is a colorless blending tool. Yeah. Starting to soften it out a little bit as it dries. I haven't really used it too much yet for it. I usually would just blend them while they're wet. Kind of interesting though. See how gloom looks like. Twitch sounds good now. Cool. Let's flip this over and see what that's Lagoon. And let's see how these guys look together. Not too bad. I think we might stick with what as it is. Twitch sounds good now. Good. I had a feeling just had this momentary lapse. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of clean this up a little bit like that. Hit the blender at the same time and see how that works with it. Try it a little bit quicker on that. Ah, yeah. Wow. Get all sorts of neat little textures we can do with that. Not too bad. Okay, so got those two we did so far. Let's move on to our other piece. Let me put the watercolor up. My check marker on there. We'll swap over to this guy. Okay, so grab my pencil. I think we're going to work on this side now. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's see. Got that. Maybe we'll do. clean lines here. If you guys have never seen, this is a drafting ruler. You can actually set it to where you can do it in little increments. You have centimeters, meters, inch, feet. That's for conversion for different scales. It's got all your formulas on it. It's a great little tool. It's got little rubber feet on there also, so if you actually have it set up to where you actually have a vertical area on it, you can actually take this and you can just slide it so it doesn't it keeps the same angle to it. Real nice little tool. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see if we can got my center point still for my 1 point perspective we're using for the back there. So I might actually use that spot up here. And let's see here. Let's put a couple little festival flags up this way. And we'll have another one that goes probably further back here. Have little flags coming down on that one. And we'll probably put we don't want to run things along the actual eye level because that's the 0 point. So we actually want to have a little bit of an angle down. So we'll probably use that basis for everything. Let's see. That's the ground level area to there. We might be able to let's give it a little bit of an angle up, like you're displaying some of the food on here. We'll make a food cart over here. That's what we'll do. Let's see. These guys will be those little things on the stick that we'll have. We'll kind of make them look like they're lined up. There, there. Little snacks on a stick. What we'll do. Like the fried bananas or something. Look like little snack treats. There we go. And let's see. My eraser here. Get rid of this line. We don't need these lines here. Just took a look to make sure the picture is centered in there so everybody can see okay. And let's clean up the lines that aren't going to be used because she's in front of them. There we go. right now I'm just looking at various food carts, or food vendors that would be at different festivals and stuff, just trying to get some ideas. I usually have a little banner. It's pinned up like here. Give it to where it looks like it's got some weight to it, so we'll run it look like it's hanging down that way. So we'll do that. Pin, like the little, there we go. So I'll have that. Let's see here. You want to chat, you're more than welcome to say hi, tell me how your day's been. Alright, I got that. We'll probably let's do, we got these lanterns, let's give them some other lantern stuff. We'll give let's say we do a couple lanterns over here, like they're hanging off the ends of these, also on top of that. Back over here so I don't keep bumping it. Let's see, I hit this. Let's give them some other food stuff that we can see. Maybe we'll give we'll do like a banana clusters. Like they got fried bananas and they got fresh bananas. Be the banana cart. Set just off here. I'm going to set behind her. Alright. Let's see. There. Let's give them got some more of these banners. Quite a bit of them. They got octopuses on them. Looks squid. Now that could be... Ryan, you're back. I think what we might do is we might actually do something really cool. Is we might actually make a different umbrella, like an umbrella bending area, also put beside it to where it goes back further. Let's see here. Let's. Or squid. See if we can flush out this octopus. There we go. Alright. Yep, Brian, we moved on. We got done with the did the Jetsons. Did a little bit more on the on this one. I think I might add a little more turquoise over there though. Now we're working on this one. So this guy's I think we'll make as the bigger lantern tumblers. Run it over there. And oh, hi Lily. You guys see my doggo? Yeah, you see my doggo. They both look awesome. What, you need to go out? You need to go out? Alright. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
One thing's for sure, I am helplessly in love. Can't lie about that. But what's the point if I can't give enough? Are you happy? Or are you saying you are for me? Don't need to be that way. If you trust me, I'll let you see. One thing's for sure, I am helplessly in love. Can't lie about that. But what's the point if I can't give enough? Are you happy? Or are you saying you are for me?
Sorry about that. When the doggo's gotta go, the doggo's gotta go. Alright. So let's. Looks pretty cool. Let's actually do that. That kind of looks like a neat, like they did a lattice type look. So maybe we'll do that. We'll give it like. Let's give it a little bit of a latticey type feel. Oops. Just flip it over that way so we can get an eye gauge about the spacing on it. Yeah. That's to get around that. She knows where to find you when she has to go. Yeah, that's right, Brian. Alright, let's do this. We'll bring this one down. We'll bring it a little bit closer in. Doesn't look too bad. So, it looks looks like they got the umbrellas just stuck through. So when they're opened up, so maybe we'll go umbrella like that, hanging off. So we can go and bring the center point up. See if we can give these umbrellas a neat look, because they're curved as it is, and then they're also, we got a perspective on them too, so they definitely have an odd look, a unique shape to them. They got different size ones, which actually looks pretty cool too. So we could literally go and we can put like a small one over here as well. Like that. And we can bring it up here as well. We can put a little small one up here. So we'll have a shape like that. And we'll do another big one up here in the corner. Not going to see too much of them because she's hiding the majority of it. That should fill out that side. So we have another snack stand. We got the umbrella for the festival, and we got the masks and another food area. So we should got to give it a little bit of a base area here so we can. There we go. And let's see here. How do we want to do this? What type of... Maybe we'll give it like a brick pattern. Like they're down here on a brick area. And we'll use center points. I'm going to use my grid layout that I have sitting on here. So we'll find center. Maybe we'll... At the largest, we probably want to do the bricks. At their largest, we'll probably do them at an inch depth on it. We'll hit it like that. Bring it in a tiny bit. And we'll bring that down even shorter. And we'll bring that down even shorter. Try and give us a little bit of perspective feel to it, like so. A little bit shorter. Yeah, we're getting shorter. Not really seeing too much now. And there we go. That should give us our basis for our feel and how we want that to be, and we'll give it sort of like it has like a brick paver feel to it. So we'll probably run these guys out as well. We'll find some key areas that we want to run it through. So we don't want it to look straight when it's like here. We don't want it looking straight down, so we want to give it a little bit off to the side. So we'll probably go like that. Then we'll go over here. Give this one a little bit of a asymmetrical feel to it. And let's put this one out as well, but further out here. And we'll give it off here to the side for this guy as well. Because this is going to be like hand-laid stones. So it's not going to have a perfectly asymmetrical or perfectly symmetrical feel. It's going to have a little bit asymmetrical to it, even though they're a geometric shape. So we're going to retain the geometric shape to it. So I just did a grid layout, and what I'm going to do now is I'll leave that on there for now. Don't know if you guys can actually see the grid layout. It might be a little light, but we're going to use that to make up our stone areas. So what we want to do is we're going to actually, this is basically going to be like the main area for grout pieces. And we'll give it like a piece here. And we'll come across first the stone, which will go over here. That way we can have spacing for the grout area. And then here we'll do a square one. Alright. And we'll give this one let's see, we'll give another one to be vertical here. And we'll run so. And then we'll run this one, we'll go put him all the way across to there. Just see how we can lay this out. Give it a little bit of a neat geometry to it, but it looked like a mess at first, but trust me, it'll come out. Just trust me. Okay. Give it a little square here. Then we'll have a bigger square back here. That'll go. Let's actually bring that guy up to where he's more square looking. So we'll bring him up a little bit higher even. To where it comes across up there. Just trying to lay out the stones in a unique fashion to where they don't look so like just like a grid, but to where they retains that, but it's not quite. Alright, and let's see. If we bring this one halfway down here, run it across. This one will be about halfway out, and we'll run him over there. You're not going to see most of him because of his pant legs, but this is just to go in when you have some opening between the pant legs. So there you go. Alright. That's that stone. Yesterday, my Magic beat the Celtics for the third time this year. The Celtics are the best team in basketball, only 13 losses, 3 to the Magic. The Magic got one of their best players back who hadn't played in over 2 years due to his injury. Wow. 2 years. That's a long time for an injury. Recover from an injury. But I get it. long haul for my neck. Still got some work stuff I'm working out with that, but it's getting there. Let's see. Let's bring him about maybe up to here, and we'll give it a little stone. That way. Then we'll do a small stone this way. Do a long one up there. Get a nice little square one. Alright. Yeah, it really is. Thankfully he's back now and hopefully won't get hurt by a carrot again. Yeah, I hope not. So we're here trying to lay out our stones that we want to where it still looks a little unique, but not quite. Let's give a nice long stone here. We'll do that. We'll take it almost two. We'll take it to 2. We'll do a half, but it'll be long. And then this guy will be like slightly wide. So we'll put him way over there. Alright. And let's give this about this distance, and what we'll do is we'll give 2 of them there. Do a long one up here as well. I'm gonna do like that. That kind of gives a neat look and feel to it. That way they just don't look so symmetrical and blah. It kind of breaks it up a little bit. So we're not going to need to do anything in here because we're not going to see it. So up here we'll kind of start fudging a little bit on that, but down here we'll make it still look a little unique. Let's take that one up to here. Let's take him all the way out. Almost like we're bringing him to the corner, but not quite to the point. So we're not going to use right on the edges and stuff because we don't want to make that as an area. So if we give it a little bit slight off, be all right. We'll do a slender one right here. Slender one is what we'll do in here. You won't see most of it because, like I said, it'll be behind his pant leg, but hey. About to the right perspective we're trying to get. Let's clear up some of these lines that we're not going to use over here. Get rid of some of these construction lines so we get a better idea. Let's put this down. See what it looks like. Bring it up a little closer to the camera so you guys can get an idea. So Say, working out the bricks for the floor. Working on a random but still geometric pattern. So it's as well, and then we'll give it a longer one so that way we can still get that movement. It gives it that pull away feel. The bricks look great. Thanks, Brian. Yep, we're getting there. Layout is a big key for all this stuff. Even though you won't see most of it, some of the parts that you will see. Good. Give it a nice big square here. This guy across. As it gets further away, they get smaller. There we go. Let's see here. Give these a couple like this sideways so it feels a little bit more inviting into the vendor. Kind of feels like you're bringing it across. Bring that one over this way to where we have a nice good size one. This guy up. Like that. And we just got this little corner to finish up right here. That's not looking bad at all. Still haven't decided yet whether I'm going to color pencil this or if I'm going to watercolor it. I think I might do the colored pencil on this. Or who knows? Actually, you know what I might do? We might do digital color on this, and I might scan it and we'll color it digitally. That'd be a good change of pace. I haven't done a digital color in a little while, so good to get back on practice on that again. just do a digital inking on it. Scanner in. Well, we still could do color pencil at the same time and do a digital one. I'll scan it and then I'll color up the original. Compare them. I have a strange feeling that my analog one will look better though, but I'm just partial to that. Alright. Let's get a nice good look at that. Yeah. That gives it a little bit more depth to it. Remember when they were just two people there? Looked like they were floating in space. Alright, that's a pretty good amount of pieces on that. So, have those. Might actually do a silhouette maybe. I might be getting a little too over detailed on it, but I might actually do, maybe we'll do like it's supposed to be for a New Year, so I'm always going to do, I thought for a second I was going to say cherry blossoms, but being this is like a New Year's piece, it'll beat the glove off. We'll cut it out a little bit early. It's 8:45. Well, let's take a look, see what we played with today. We got the background done with that. We did a little bit of background coloring and played with the colorless blender with that to see how that softens out. We'll finish up some more of the turquoise there with it. Basically re-wets the watercolor markers, which is pretty cool. We got our first initial coloring down of the Jetsons here. We'll do another coloring layer for them. Finish that up. In the meantime, I wish you guys all a very good night. We'll see you Thursday. Hope you have a good Wednesday. Have a blessed day. God bless. And don't forget, let's create something together. Bye now.